Hey everyone, Flint Truth Channel here. Hope everyone's doing well. Now came across something interesting that I thought I'd share with you guys. This is from a Masonic website. As you guys can see, it says Salado Lodge, number 296, ANF and ANM. I'll go down a little bit of ways. It says, of the 56 signers of the Declaration of Independence, the following are known to be members of a Masonic Lodge. And as you can see, the first one, Benjamin Franklin, one of 13 Masonic signers of the Constitution. Now, I find it very odd that, very peculiar, interesting, I guess, that the number is 13. Now, it used to be 9 that they were claiming they were Masonic members, Freemasons that signed the Constitution. Now it's up to 13. More than likely, every single one of them that signed the Declaration of Independence, all 56 of them were, connected in some way to some fraternity, to some Masonic lodge. But this is what they're claiming, 1 of 13 now. And like I said, it used to be 9. And it's kind of odd that the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution both had the same number of Freemasons that signed it, of known Freemasons that signed it. And they changed their numbers. It used to be 9, now it's 13. We're going to get to both numbers of why the numbers are important. Like in certain religions, like in like witchcraft, in a coven, the number 13 is important. It's a cursed number, because it's usually the numbers of members in a in a coven. Friday the 13th, obviously everybody is aware of, the edict that Pope Clement V put out, Friday, October 13th, 1307, with the Knights Templar, going to the 13th Psalm of wickedness and corruption, the 13th circumcision of Israel in the 13th year, the circumcision of Israel in the 13th year. There's just so many equations with the number 13. Like I said, in witchcraft, it's a number known to that they give strictly to Satan. They give 9, 13, and 666 strictly as very important numbers. I've proved that in several different live streams. I'm going to show you here of the members of the Constitution to sign it. Unknown members that were Freemasons. We'll jump right down here to Gunning Bedford, 1st Grand Master of Delaware. John Blair, 1st Grand Master of Virginia. David Brearley, 1st Grand Master of New Jersey. Jacob Broom, officer in his lodge. Daniel Carroll, Mason who participated in the Masonic cornerstone laying of the U.S. Capitol with George Washington. Jonathan Dayton, member of the Temple Lodge in number 1 Elizabethtown, New Jersey. John Dixon, member of a lodge in Dover, Delaware. Benjamin Franklin, Grand Master of Pennsylvania. Nicholas Gilman, member of St. John's Lodge number 1, Portsmouth Small. Jump down, I think we're here. There we go. Rufus King, member of St. John's Lodge, Newburyport, Massachusetts. James McHenry, member of Spiritual Lodge number 23, Maryland, raised 1806, struck off 1809. And William Patterson, member of Trenton Lodge number 5, and George Washington, raised in a lodge at Fredericksburg, now Fredericksburg's Lodge number 4, named but did it actively serve as Charter Master of Alexandria Lodge number 22 in 1788 to 1789. So, and that's 39 men signed the Constitution, 13 were Freemasons, which is 33%, which I find very, very peculiar. Again, jump in here to 9, like I said, 9, the bell is rung 9 times to invoke the spirit of Satan, as you guys can read at that top line right there. This is during a satanic mass. Aleister Crowley would ring the bell 9 times to invoke Satan. So obviously 9 is very important in Satanism. The Order of the 9 Angels, the 9 Satanic Sins, the 9 Satanic Statements, the 9 Satanic Commandments from the Bible, or from the Satanic Bible. So as I've shown, the number 9 is very important in Satanism. And then the number 13, it's very, very, like I said, another prominent sign used in witchcraft, used in the occult, used in Freemasonry. As you guys can see, a tiara or a crown with 13 gems with a diamond in the center is a symbol, blah, blah, blah. Hecte's number is 13, which was why the 31st of August was chosen. It is a mirror of Isis, of Osiris. As you guys can see, going on a little bit, it says 13 is found in the Great Seal. 13 is so very important. Just like the 13, so 33% of the so-called Masons sign the Constitution. Here's 13 found again, and they put it all in the Great Seal with 13 stars in the crest, 13 stripes in the shield, 13 olive leaves, 13 olives, 13 arrows. Some like to include the 13 feathers of the arrows, the 13 letters in Annuit Coeptus, 13 letters in E Plurimus Unum, 13 choruses of stone in the pyramid, 13 times 9 dots in the division around the crest. And as you can see, they got the pictures there with 13 arrows, 13 leaves, and 13 stripes on the shield. The number 13 symbolizing the Luciferian revolt, and 33 feathers on each of the wing, symbolizing the 33rd degree of Freemasonry. The flower of life type symbol on the top contains a hexagram, as you guys can see. So again, here's other signs, places with the number 13. As you can see, the McDonald's sign, if you flip it on its side, it's the number 13. Arby's, so on and so forth. The CIA, the Central Intelligence Agency, the NSA, FEMA, the World Health Organization, the KGB, you see NATO, you see like why these numbers are so important to these people and how far they are willing to go. The number 13, there are 13 red and white stripes in the American flag. There are 13 stars in the flag above, representing the original 13 colonies. There were 13 original colonies in America. Look on the back of the dollar bill. There are 13 levels in the pyramid, which incidentally is the seal of the Illuminati of Bavaria. There are 13 letters, and you guys can read this yourself, but again, and we'll just go on a little bit forward. In this picture, there are 13 arms uniting around a heart. This was an early Masonic emblem of the 13 colonies. This harp on the back of an $8 colonial note has 13 strings. There are 13 circles and 13 star points on this colonial currency designed by Benjamin Franklin. The Apollo 13 was the moon landing hoax of the 1969. I mean, you guys can see witchcraft with the number 13. So, like I said, I've proved this time and time again. Again, you got the witchcraft 13 with the Motley Crew with the 13. We're going to go down here. You're going